Hi, friends. Wee intro to this week's podcast. You can see I'm in a hotel room. If you watch a few more minutes, you'll find out where. I just want to start with a wee apology because I tend to pride myself on trying to make this podcast sound quite good. And I'm sitting here trying to edit it, having just recorded a WhatsApp video call while wearing a silly wee microphone on my head and trying to record my laptop audio and various other means of recording, and it's not gone terribly well. So you've got a wee episode that was a sort of last minute fuck it, you might say, just to get something out to you while I'm working away. So I'm sorry it doesn't sound great or look great, but it's all you're getting. However, it is mere days until the Fringe begins, and we're going to be doing some bonus stuff over the Fringe, so please bear with us and try and enjoy this, and I promise there'll be some good stuff coming. Enjoy. Thank you. Bye.
Right, I think we're recording.
So is that something's going?
I think so.
Right, fuck it.
Fuck it. He said it!
I said it. Oh, you haven't got the wee buttons now, have you? You haven't got on the
I didn't come that prepared to my work.
thing. So this is a remote episode
Yes, we're
podcast, isn't it?
here. We're going to play a wee game in a second of Where in the World is Kris, because I've not told him yet.
Aye, so we did have a kite. We couldn't meet up. Chris is working away from home somewhere, and they'll not tell me where he is.
I thought it would be fun to play a wee guessing game.
Aye,
You know
so
what I mean?
let me look at your window.
Right,
Can
well,
you me the window?
unplug the laptop,
Not possible.
and I know unplug this, so I don't. Right.
Yeah, let's see where he is.
I've got a cracking view, by the way. It'll actually really narrow it down.
Aye, obviously. What the hell? Is it in England?
Nope,
Are you not in England?
I'm not in England.
Aberdeen?
Oh, you're getting warmer.
Aberdeen?
You're getting warmer.
Dundee?
Oh, slightly colder.
Inverness?
Warmer again.
Oh, Eldon?
I think slightly warmer.
Oh, isn't it fucking hell? Thurso?
Hey, he's got it.
Isn't it? Quite good. I was actually up that way. I was far away from you last night.
Oh, really?
I was up for the gig in on the way up there. You could have came to the gig last night, Goldsby.
Oh, I saw a sign. Aye, I saw a sign for that.
Do you know when you see there's a big statue, the Duke of Sutherland or something you see up that way?
Not really, but I'll believe you.
So when you're driving down, there's a mountain, you see like a big statue at the top.
Oh, actually, aye. A big
The Duke of Sutherland.
one of them.
So basically, where I was near enough there.
All right, okay.
So I was there with Raymond Mearns and Big Gary Little last night doing a gig.
Big Gary Little.
Big Gary Little. And it was pretty good. It was like a Goldsby have a gala day, a gala week.
Right.
So all the kind of villagers get together for a week and just do hundreds of mad shit. So Tuesday night, and there was maybe about 90 people in.
Fair enough. Well, if I was about, I would have come, but I only just came up here today, so.
Aye. It was good. It was a very last minute one, so it was apparently, I think it was Connor Burns
All right.
dropped it, and I was doing a wee interview thing for the festival with Raymond in Edinburgh.
Cool.
The day they says, by the way, somebody just dropped to a gig. Yesterday, dropped to a gig. Do you want to come up and do it? I went, alright, fuck it.
He said it.
Went up and done it. It was good fun. Had 3 pints as well.
Yeah, nutcase. You're doing a wee bit of Fringe warm-up, getting some pints done.
Aye, 3 pints, man. Steaming. There was not even 4, but at least 3.
Good stuff. Were you doing new stuff?
No, really. No Thursday. No yesterday. I was just kind of doing my... Because it was only gigs. It was a good gig, but it was kind of... They could have... A lot of them were drinking, so they could have got rowdy.
Ah, okay.
You know, if you lost their attention for a few seconds. They could have got a bit chatty, but they were all right. There was a wee bit of chatting going on, but it was just, if you got their attention, they were fine.
So you just got to stick to the stuff that works.
They'd have fucked off. Their attention would have went somewhere else. So I kind of done back in that tiny basic stuff. So went all right.
So how many days until Fringe time?
Fringe is officially start on Saturday.
So 3 days.
My solo show, my show started on doing some guest spots on Friday.
So 2 days.
I had one guest spot on Friday. So I'll be through tomorrow helping out the PBH guys with moving equipment about and general driving about with stuff tomorrow, getting things set up.
Fair enough.
So that's all happening tomorrow. So it'll be good just to be there. But the bus starts, you start getting into the atmosphere of the whole thing.
Alright, good stuff. I'm looking forward to getting through at some point.
You don't know yet when you're going to make it.
No, I've not got
shenanigans.
I'm not sure exactly when I'll get through, but it will be. I'll sort some days out between seeing stuff and getting through for us to record some stuff, hopefully.
Have you planned to see anything then? Have you actually booked anything?
No, I've still not booked anything because I've not had. I can't really see what's happening with my work days, so everything's going to be last minute.
And you don't say it was like one of your bosses is like, so took 3 weeks off or something?
I've just come back, so we were at Butte Fest over the weekend.
Alright.
And this is my first day back at work, so he was working for like 3 hours this morning and then phoned me like, right, everything's in your hands, I'm away to Spain, so that's my month.
Bastard.
So
how long are you away for? 2 weeks?
3, I think.
What a bastard, man. That's the festival.
He doesn't understand. Fringe is my time.
We could have done 6 podcasts a day.
You're right, but he wasn't for it. He's fucked off to Spain. So I was saying, mind I said in the last episode, we were away to Butte Fest, away to stay in Rossi for the weekend.
Aye.
So the hotel we stayed in there. It was a good fun weekend. We were staying in the Glenburn Hotel, which is like the Ritz of Rossi.
Right.
Which looks slightly more haunted than this place. I mean, it does look like I'm in witness protection here right enough in this wee room, but...
That's what that was really happening. You're escaping from Cumbernauld because you've done some dodges.
No, that's where people get sent. People go to Cumbernauld to go to witness protection. In fact...
Aye. Is that how you ended up there?
Aye. When I was 0 years old. Let me actually... This might ruin the recording, but I'll fix it in editing. But look at this video. I'm going to send you it on Messenger. This is the hotel. This is the hotel I'm staying in now.
Alright, so can you put that on the recording?
I'll edit it in when I put the video, but I've sent it to you because it's a dodgy wee place I'm staying.
Yeah, let's have a look, see if I can find it. I can't do it.
Still sending.
Where have you sent it on? Messenger?
Aye. Still sending.
On Facebook?
Yeah.
I don't find it. It's complicated. No, let's leave my laptop. I can look at things like that. That's all great.
Aye.
So
that's it sent now.
Yeah. Right. Aye. So I've got my phone. I'm using my laptop. This could take wild technology we're using here.
You're like Iron Man with all your screens around you.
Aye, that's what it's like. Fucking Iron Man. Right, so is this a video?
Aye.
I've taken ages. It's just going to flash, it's not coming up. Let's see if I can.
It's been sent for Thurso Wi-Fi. It's getting delivered by a pigeon, probably.
Good connection. Good connection, that's what I feel with every woman I've ever loved. It's a poor connection.
I'll get a wee minute. If not, I'll just...
Okay, I'll watch it later. It's not happening. It's not happening.
I'll talk you through it then, right? I'll put the video in the episode and then I'll talk you through it.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
No, it's too slow. Too slow.
Right, I'll put it in, right, so what it is.
Because I'm on a WhatsApp call as well, but my Wi-Fi can't cope with you about 2 things at the same time.
I don't think anyone's ever had a video call between Moody'sburn and Thurso.
No, this is breaking. This is breaking on technology.
Groundbreaking stuff.
just walking back down to the car to go and find dinner. Saw this scary door called library, and I went in for a look. Is this not the most haunted room on the planet? Through here there's a mad fucking dining room where I think people eat children. Someone's died on that couch. There's the Queen, obviously. I'm sure you pull one of these books and it leads you to a sex dungeon. And I'm feeling genuinely uneasy. I'm going to leave.
So basically, right, I was going down to the car just after we said we'll do this. I was going down to the car to find something for dinner. And as I was walking down the stairs, I found a wee door in the hotel that said library. And I was like, hey, what the fuck kind of hotel's got a library? So I popped my head in. And there's just this wee library, but like the whole right-hand wall is like wallpaper that looks like books. Like a big wall of books. And then there's just a creepy wee table with some chairs in it. Like a wee sideboard thing with a plant on top. An old scary couch. Oh.
You alright?
Fucking bang my head, man. Christ. Whiplash. And then on the right hand side there's just like a wee glass door that looks through a dining table, and it's all set up. And in the wee video I'm like, people definitely eat children at that table, man. It's a terrifying wee room. And then there's like an old couch. I'm here for a Wayne supper.
Is that no conspiracy theory that all the Hollywood superstars or eat Waynes or something?
Oh, is that
they all look young?
Is that no pizza conspiracy? Pizzagate?
Aye. Is it down their blood or something like that? Is that one of the conspiracies?
Is Hillary Clinton no big into all this?
I think so. It's probably something. It's one of the bad things you hear that the fucking all these guys, all these eating ins and that's how they look. They look like look about 25 and they're like 97.
Well, that's how Hillary Clinton looks 24, didn't she?
Aye, well, I wouldn't say that.
So what else was in this room? And then on the left hand side there's like an actual wall of books, like a library, but they all look like strangely.
So you're looking at the books?
I didn't get that close because I started feeling like genuinely uneasy. No, like I don't really believe in much paranormal stuff when it comes to ghosts. I mean, we talked about that with Mikey Motion.
Aye.
I've never seen anything that makes me believe in this kind of stuff, but I did have a genuine like chill in this room. It was weird.
Aye.
So
this might be the night you become a believer, Chris. Ghosts might turn up.
Well, after that, I've just spent.
After that suggestion in your head, you'll no sleep the night now.
Oh, the suggestion was already there.
Your head.
I've just spent the weekend in the Glenburn there, and that's like genuinely hundreds of years old, quite terrifying. But we never saw any ghosts, so that was fine. Well, we found a bat. There was a bat crawling about the corridor.
Fuck's sake.
Like, I was going down to the car to get a phone charger, dead late at night after the festival, like after midnight, and I thought, I seen like a wee mouse sitting outside somebody's door, and I had a wee double take and looked down, and it was a wee bat, like that size, and I was like, oh no, a dead bat.
Aye.
And then I looked closer and it wasn't dead, its head was just like...
And you just fall off its perch.
Well, it was just, there wasn't even any holes in the ceiling, it was just in the corridor lying at somebody's door, and then I went downstairs to the wee, like, night porter guy. I was like, alright mate, I've got something weird to tell you. And I bet he was expecting a ghost story or something. And I was like,
aye,
outside room 222, there's a wee bat on the floor. So you should deal with it. And then...
What did he say?
It was just like, alright, cool. And then I heard him talking to some of the other staff, and he was like, oh, there's a dead bat up on the second floor. And I was at the other end of the corridor by this point, and I just turned around and went, it's no dead. And then I just went upstairs. And then so me and Ainsley were upstairs, and then he just appears with a black bag. And then he sort of just stood and looked at it. He just stood and looked at it for a wee while. He was like, I'm scared. I don't want to go near it.
Then the look of the fuck bat, it didn't look as if it was nearly dead though.
Well, no, because it was walking about. I've got a video of that as well. I'll put it in the video in this bit.
I'm not fucking kidding. I'm walking through the room, through the hall of the hotel, and there is a bat on the floor. There is a bat on the floor. Look at this. I'm scared to get any closer. But that's a fucking bat. A live bat.
Like, it was lying, its wings were sort of like that out in front of it, and it was just sort of walking
That's like
that.
alright.
But like, it didn't look injured. It was like it was choosing not to fly. But the guy like refused to catch it, and then it just started walking down the stairs. And he was like, "I'm just going to leave it and say I lost it." So that was that.
Fuck's sake. So hopefully, I'm not even about that now. You'll never know. You don't get used to bats. Put details, you can keep in contact.
No, I'll maybe phone the Glen Bun like next weekend and be like, "Here, any update on that bat?" But
I wonder if that's a thing. I wonder what happened. How did it end up? Maybe it ended up. You see, sometimes see bats flying in people's houses. That's my video. So maybe it's got disorientated, you're lost and hanged into a wall.
well, we saw quite a few bats flying about outside the hotel. So we were thinking maybe it came in somebody's room in the hotel, and they've like panicked, opened the door and let it out just into the corridor, and that's how it got there. But I don't know. Back to this wee scary library in this hotel, right? So the one wall is wallpaper that looks like books. The other wall is a real wall of books, but they look like props. Also, there's a framed picture of the Queen, the young Queen, on this shelf of books.
Freddie Mercury.
Aye, young Freddie Mercury. No, Queen Elizabeth II. Just a framed picture of her. And then all the books just look like too perfect. It's as if like you can pull them down and it leads to a wee sex dungeon or something.
Alright.
See like a Scooby-Doo thing? There's like a wee book that...
Aye, you open it up and it turns around and you disappear in there.
Aye, so you'll see all this and you'll see it all in the wee video, but it's one of a few places. Maybe, aye. But it genuinely made me feel uneasy. And I don't really get that.
Yeah. Oh, that's this place, isn't it? That would scare me. Things like that scare me. I'd have stayed well away from that.
So, aye. That's my day.
You'd be locking the door at night then, wouldn't you?
I'll be putting the chair up in front of it and the bed and everything.
Aye, aye. Well, how long are you up there for?
I'm back down on Friday. I don't really know when. It just depends how I get on with the work side of things tomorrow, but I'm hoping to get the work finished tomorrow and back down on Friday.
You up there yourself or are there other guys up with you?
No, there's a couple of us. Well, there's 3 of us here now. I think one's going home in the morning, so there's 2 of us working here tomorrow.
Aye. Do you never get a pint at night? Do you not, see you work away, do you never have a few beers at night?
I'll be doing that as soon as we're finished this call.
Aye, do you have a bar in the place?
Aye, it's probably full of like dead bodies or something. Well, actually, no, I saw on the way up it's full of Asian tourists at the moment. But
Or the bar in the hotel?
Aye.
Because I used to, when I was early 20s, I used to work away a lot. And it was like a stock taking job.
Right.
And there was a squad of us. And John Allison, who watches the podcast, we were really shouting to him. Me and him and a load of guys used to disappear in minibuses for weeks at a time. We'd go to Northern Ireland, North England, all over Scotland, and we'd do the stock taking for Woolworths. And we'd be out working 10 to 12 hours, just counting things with a wee gun. Like wee gun looting all day.
Aye.
And then pissed every night because the hotel rooms just stay open late for you.
Aye. I don't know how long this one stays open, but I'll certainly be finding out.
Aye. But that was never a squad, it was mental. You'd end up spending most of your wages because you're working at your home. The money was good. I was just staying with my mum and dad. I was drinking all the money, but it was good fun.
And that's usually how it goes when we work away. And even if it shuts, I've still got like a boot full of booze for being at that festival at the weekend, so I'll manage.
Alright, fair enough, aye. Was there no camping in the boot festival? Was that the thing over there?
There was, but I would have maybe done it at a push, but Ainsley was definitely not up for the camping.
Aye, she know into the camping thing.
No, maybe at a push we would like hire a camper van or a caravan or something, but we just booked that hotel.
You get any, you don't get things like the big, what do you get? The big teepees. The teepees you call them.
Oh, I know what you mean. That's got like the big bed and all that in it.
Aye, so you can get them at a lot of these places. I think the Wickerman Festival the day the other one. I just stayed in the tent because I'm scum, but they had like big fancy places. Wigwams and all that kind of stuff.
Aye, I've seen that at other festivals, but no, Butte Fest isn't quite that.
Aye. So the Butte Fest is that a good festival?
Aye, so I think the last time I went was 2019, so it's been a wee while. Obviously, they missed a couple of years through COVID and that.
Oh, that's before COVID and that?
It was...
Who was on then?
So, Friday headlining was Callum Beatty.
Alright.
Saturday was the Peat Bog Fairies, who are a sort of...
I don't know them, were they quite big?
In their scene, they're like a sort of Celtic, not quite a Cayley band, but they play like some bagpipes and fiddles and this kind of stuff.
Alright.
And then Sunday was a band called Talisk, who I think are also quite big in that scene, but that's not really my scene, so I don't really know them. But that was the headline. Aye, so them. I was speaking to John actually. Just having a wee update. He said we'll get him back on at some point, so it was good to catch up with him. Also,
did you ever be around? Did you just catch him and pass him?
That was quite funny actually. So they were on straight after Ainsley's band.
Alright,
so like
Ainsley was playing as well. I forgot that.
Aye, she was playing with Sonny, so they were sort of backstage just getting ready to go on for a sound check. And at that point I met John, started talking to him, and he was like, oh, moan back, have get beers back in the wee green room bit. So I went back with him to get a beer. And Ainsley just sort of saw me across the wee artist bit, and she was like, how the fuck did you get back here? Because obviously I wasn't an artist, I was just as a guest.
Aye.
And she was like, how'd you get back here? And I was like, I'm with another band now, fuck you. So John gave us a beer at the green room.
I said, your backstage pass then, and she just dumped you in the front. You don't watch for the scumbags in the crowd.
That's it, they all had like wee gold wristbands that was like artist access, and I had a wee green band that just said guest, and John was like, fucking going back and get a beer. So
Cool, lads. So you backstage, but John did?
Well, I went backstage with Ainsley's band as well, because I was helping them carry all their gear in, and then I came back out and started talking to folk, and then I came back in, it was just Ainsley's face, and she was just like, how'd you get back?
But you carried the gear in, they go down, fuck off.
That was exactly it, and then when I appeared back, she was just like, what the fuck are you doing here?
I'm drinking with the staff, and do you like this?
Aye. But no, it was a good gig.
Good.
Aye, it was really good. It was a kind of what time were they on? About 3:30 in the afternoon. So like it wasn't the
Right.
busiest slot, especially on the Sunday. Everyone's fucked on the Sunday. But it was a main stage slot.
So the main stage they were on?
Aye, which is kind of downsized from what it used to be, because like the main stage used to be it was like an outdoor kind of big tent bit. Like the stage itself was undercover, but the audience are out in the field. But they've kind of downsized it a wee bit now, where the full main stage is in a tent.
Right.
Which is good. I mean, the weather actually, for the first time ever, for me being at Butte Fest, the weather was actually really good for the majority of the weekend. So it was actually a shame that the stage was now in the tent. But I mean, it's a good stage.
All the audience were in a tent, so the big audience tent thing.
Yeah. But it was good. It was still good. The sound for absolutely every band was actually really good. And then there's another stage.
It's not like a huge one like Keener Park, is it? It's like a nice.
No, it's a nice wee small festival. It's kind of like one field. There's just a stage at either end, or a tent at either end with stuff going on, and they tend to always alternate. So it's like somebody will finish in that tent, and then they kind of start 5 minutes later up in the other one. So you can kind of go back and forward, or you can just mill about. There's like wee stalls and different stuff going on in between.
How many tents was there? Music bits?
Only 2 this year, so it has been more in the past. There used to be 3 plus a wee sort of acoustic stage down by the campfire, but there's only 2 this year. But it's still good.
That's pretty small. I remember the Wicker one festival they had. They had the big main stage, but they had maybe 4 or 5 stages, kind of quite big ones. That was a wee tiny Word of Mouth tent.
Yeah.
You know, it was big poetry and comedy in. They had like a slam. They had different tents, but it was just a nice festival.
Those are slam tent.
Eh?
The other swamp tent.
I don't even know if there was a stand aye. You never went to the park, did you?
No.
You didn't be too young for that, I imagine, did you? Because it was so long time ago.
Well, no, the last few were sort of... It was people I went to school with that went, but it was mostly
10 years ago or something.
Aye. But even like I was... The ones that were older than me were like sort of 18 when we were still in 6th year, but I didn't turn 18 till after we left, so...
Right. All the mates I would have, but we really had. I was always dying to go to the park. All my mates that hung about me didn't really do that kind of thing.
Aye.
So the only time I worked at a festival was because I was gigging in the winter one.
Aye.
But lucky gigging it, and it was brilliant. Just sitting in a tent. I see now you need to sneak your bevy into the main area.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Now the bars charge you a fortune usually.
Yeah.
Well, the winter one, the last time I went, I was lucky at a pal who had cystic fibrosis. Unfortunately, was a pal that died a few years ago. And she had a wee stall. She set up. I went down with her the day before to help her set up, and it was to get to sign up for the organ donor register.
Right.
During the day, there was me, her and our pals and Rob Kane getting people to be by to sign up for the organ donor register. So they were all getting steaming. And like, do you want to sign your organ away? So we signed quite a lot up. But because I was helping her set up, I managed to get my tent behind the stall. So that means I wasn't in the camping area.
Aye.
I managed to stay in the middle of the main arena. So my curtains were there. So I didn't need to sneak them in, so it was brilliant.
This was actually my first year at Butte Fest where I haven't smuggled booze in, because every other year I've been playing at it. So when I get like an artist wristband, you get to go to the wee backstage bit. But not only that, I would turn up for my gig with 2 guitars, which I quite often do, like in case I break a string or sometimes I'm playing different songs, you need a different guitar. But for Butte Fest, I've always got a guitar in one case and another guitar case that's just full of cans, and that's how I get them into the festival.
Class, right? There's ingenious ways to do it. That's a brilliant way of doing it. It's like, this is quite a heavy one. Why is your guitar cushion?
Aye, you see all these folk, if like pictures and videos of folk that like go to festival sites and like dig a hole and bury a bottle of Buckfast like a week before the festival.
Aye.
And then they go in and dig it up.
That's brilliant, isn't it? Somebody done that. What's the one that got a transmit?
Aye, I saw something about that recently.
Just died a blockade in the right ground. There's probably people get packets of Eckies and stuff like that as well in a field.
Oh, I'm sure there'd be all sorts now.
I think see you get there was one year at the Wickerman Festival. What was that? Matt Nelson was there, and he kind of just went bowled it through his cans, and the guy tries to stop him. Says, "What are you going to do about it?" And the guy just went, fuck, on you go, mate, because they don't really give a shit. They're just guys working for the weekend.
Aye, well, when we were coming in...
Nelson says, "What the fuck, mate, just let me in." And the guy, they just get the right guy, the guy's like, fucking hell, you go, I don't give a fuck.
Aye, to be fair, I think that was like all the security at that festival there. Like, me and Ainsley were the only ones like out of our band that were there the whole weekend. The rest of them all just came on the Sunday for the gig and left straight after it. So we were all coming through the main gate, and they were all actually... The guy was like going through all their bags, even their guitar cases and stuff, where he was about to. He was like, "Can I see in that bag?" And like, first guy put up his, like, I think it was the bag that his keyboard was in. He opened it up and he was like, "Oh, you're a band?" And they were like, "Aye, this is just our instruments." And they was like, "I can't be fuck checking that, just go in." So they could have had fucking anything in those bags. They could have actually come in the artist. There was another artist entrance all the way around the back, but they could have got anything in anyway, but it's just because that's where we met them, because we were giving them all the wristbands and stuff. But aye, even whether you were coming in that gate or not, you could have got in with whatever. So.
Aye, because the bars are usually a rip-off, aren't they?
Aye, that was like £6 a can.
Aye, so a can of tenants.
Aye.
Like £6.
Yeah.
You can get, like, how many cans of tenants you get for £6? Like 5 or something, or 5?
No, aye, something like that.
That's mental, that. I remember last year at the festival, a few years ago in Edinburgh, I was in the liquid rooms.
Oh yeah.
And I was just in there, and I was in there meeting Dan Willis, and I was trying to a few beers and that. And they had cans behind the bar. I bought it was a can of Terence. It was a five or something like that for a can of Terence. For fuck's sake.
And they actually put the prices on Sunday at the festival. They put the prices of everything down by £1. It was like,
what did they?
because they were like, we don't do happy hour here, we do happy day. So on Sunday, everything was £1 cheaper. And I said to the guy, I was like, how about next year? How about we do happy weekend?
What about burger vans? Was it have all that there? Like 65 quid a burger.
Oh, aye, there was some. What did we have? There was a loaded fries van.
Right.
Where, I got like chips, cheese, and haggis for like $9.50.
And all that.
There was a wee Japanese one that we didn't try. They had like kind of curries and this kind of stuff. And then there was a German bratwurst sausage one, which was pretty good. But again, that was
a German sausage place, isn't it?
Oh, aye. And again, that was about a tenner, but it was good. Yeah. But they've got you by the balls, don't they? With the bars and the food. You've not got any option but to pay it.
There's one in Edinburgh as well. There's a wee, just to the top of Nidri Street around the corner, there's a wee bratwurst van. And because I'm always rushing about, they're like between shows, they're like flying or doing shows. Sometimes you're hungry, you don't get time to sit down. So I think down there, and it's £8.50 for a sausage.
Aye, or there's the Tony Macaroni pizza van, isn't there? Outside the Tron.
Aye, there's that on. These guys make a fortune.
Aye.
There's a lot. There's a wee. I was talking to somebody the other day. There's at the festival. There's a wee place that does pizza slices.
No, I think
you just go and it's like just a wee hatch. It opened up just in August.
Right.
It's a wee hatch. And this fucking the cowshed place down there. They have live music on.
I think so. Aye.
So it's down the Cowgate, there's always music on, and they have like haystacks and stuff about. It's like a cowboy kind of place.
Aye, I think I know, yeah.
And I was next to that, it's a wee house that opens up, and they just serve slices of pizza, and it's like £5 a slice. And apparently, whoever runs it, all he does, to make money, he does that once a year, and he makes enough money to do fuck all the rest of the year. He just goes travelling the rest of the year. So he makes a fortune in that one. And then he goes, right, my God, that's me done my month.
We should start a rival one this year.
Pick up the tourists.
We should open like a noodle hatch this year. Or,
It's mental.
Aye.
I do alright, I suppose the festival it's just and these people make a fortune, and all the flats are making a fortune as well. The prices they charge.
I think everyone that lives in Edinburgh just like fucks off for a month and takes in like fucking $6,000 on Airbnb for somebody to sit in their house for a month. So
Well, I've been over to stay yet.
Prepared as ever.
I know. What I'm planning to do, I'm going to travel through for the first week, I think.
Yeah.
And then hopefully just chat to people and find somewhere that's got a decent a couch or a room that's not going to cost me a fortune. Then chill out. So I think for the first week I'll travel through, and that gives me time. I've still got wee bits to write, so to work on my show a bit. And then the second week I'll just stay there and chill out.
Fair enough.
I'm going to try to stay after Berry for the first week.
Have you ever done that at the Fringe?
Stayed after Berry for the first week.
Aye.
Nah. Well, you know what? See the only time I've done it. See the year it opened up after COVID. Did you go through that year?
No, I think last year was my first time back.
Well, it wasn't last year. Was it the year before? Was the first one that's
Well, it was
been for a couple of years?
21. I think they did a wee, no really a Fringe, and then 22. I think was the first proper one back. So that was 2 years ago.
Well, last year was that one. Last year 23, 20. Actually, 21 it was the one just after.
Aye.
So that year I was travelling through. But basically the reason I didn't stay that year is because basically all the guys I usually hang out with weren't there. You know, all the people that link their stay and they're there. So I kind of went, right, I'll no doubt what. So I ended up travelling through during the week. So I'm getting trains during the week, but then what I was doing, because the accommodation was fairly cheap that year, so I ended up staying in a student accommodation at the weekends.
Right.
So I was kind of staying at the weekends, having a baby, and then just travelling down through during the week. So it worked out quite well.
Fair enough. So you'll try and figure something out after the first week then? Wangle your way onto somebody's couch?
Do that. If I maybe stay, I can maybe just stay a few days at the weekend and have a party, then can I go easy on myself during the week? I can maybe do that, but I'll work out. I'm quite lucky, I think, living in Glasgow. Because it means I don't need to worry too much about that. I mean, loads of the Glasgow comedians don't travel through. Like even Burns, he's booked himself he's actually booked a parking space for the month.
Oh, I was listening to Glasgow on the way up here today, and I heard him talking about that. He'd said he'd booked himself a parking space for the month.
Aye. I think he pays like 140 quid or something like that for the month, and it's quite close to the grass market.
Aye.
He just drives in, parks straight there, goes out, does his stuff, and drives home.
Fair enough. It's cheaper than.
I could do that. I want to stay there eventually. And I think I'll probably drive to Croy train station, get the train there every day.
Aye, that's not too bad, is it?
Aye.
So,
that's the plan so far. I tell you, I've got my flyer as well, Chris, in them.
Oh, I see you posted it earlier. Let's have a look.
It's there's my flyer. Just to plug my show. Everybody's coming. So that was that say. Fuck it, that's 2:20, and that's your 11th. And I like that poster the guy done for me. How to activate bucket mode because it's got a wee button, a wee phone button.
Oh, yeah.
You see it?
Yes, I like it.
You know, you get your settings and go, let's activate bucket mode.
Yes.
And I quite like that. And I didn't ask him to do that, but he came up with that idea and I went, aye, that's fucking good. I like that. It's just daft. That's my show, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the madness for a month.
Are you going to run about flying with that flyer? Like, push the button in people's faces?
Aye. I've got a flyer as well, working for me.
Alright, cool.
He's starting Saturday as well, so he's going to be doing and he's not done much flying, he's not done much flying, I think he's got the part, so I'll teach him. I'll show him the ropes.
A bit of shadowing, some flyer shadowing.
Yeah. Aye, I'll show him the ropes. And he's quite happy, he's not got a job to do, he's doing a podcast as well.
Right.
He'll go through, he wants to do loads of gigs as well. So he's doing some 850 hour days, so that'll cover his travel, a few gigs and stuff like that. And on a wage for a month as well. Hopefully he'll get his bonuses and that means he gets a bit extra.
Good stuff.
There's £16 plus bonuses if he gets full regulars. Get a bit extra. If I get a good bucket, and I'll fill an extra tenner in and stuff like that. It's worth if you look after your flyers.
Aye, fair play.
What?
Aye, no, I'm looking forward to eventually getting through and even if I don't even end up going to anything, it's like even a good laugh just to be in about it.
Aye. Just come through and get pissed. So you're lucky because you can get the train back to Croy.
Aye, that's what I've done.
Just get the taxi there, so you've not got far to go.
I think last year when I came through, like I'll always just get the train back before the end of the night, kind of, so it's easy enough.
So that's what I think they work out. Do you know when the last train's on?
I think it's between 11:30 and 12 back to Croy.
I'll need to be careful. The first night, the Saturday night, I'm doing a comedy rap battle.
Alright.
So I'm doing that Dan Willis. So that's, you ever seen the rap battles?
Aye.
So it's a bit like the roast battles, but it's in the style of rap, and you just shoot one another, and then the audience decide. So I do like 5 or 10 minutes of stand-up first, and then we do a rap battle, and then the audience decide who wins.
Was it just?
That's like half a living. So that means that I need to work out my travel arrangements that day.
But if there's a bus that's maybe later than the train, or even see because it's on the Saturday, there might be trains running later. But I think
there's many buses that run late. I can park in Edinburgh. You can park a wee bit outside for free, swing a walk.
Nah, you can park it. You can park at Inglestown and get the tram.
I'm not sure what the last cab is.
I don't know.
I'll work it out. I've got a few days to know that shit out.
Aye, fair enough. Right, well, I need to go and prepare some work things. And also figure out how we're going to...
You're going for a pint.
Well, by prepare work things, I mean go and have a staff meeting in the pub, but yes.
Or do you and the guy you're already go for a pint then? Is that when you stay?
Aye.
A pint.
We need to sort of planning the shift tomorrow, that we always do it in the pub. So,
Cool.
and then I also need to figure out how to like edit this together, because who knows if I've recorded it properly, because it was a wee last minute experiment, so we'll see.
You never know. Do you know what? I done a few Zoom podcast things during COVID.
Aye.
I had Raymond on as well. I done G. There's a guy some American guy, and there's a guy I recorded. We had a beer because it was a guy, and it's about an hour and a half. Recording, we had a great laugh. We were talking about he was doing gigs for Louis C.K.
Alright, cool.
We had a great laugh, and it was finished. I realised I hadn't recorded any. I was all gone. I came off and I pressed delete or something. So I podcast and it was like, I fucking deleted the whole thing.
Well,
So that's what may happen here as well.
that's what I'm saying. I'm sitting laughing at that, but every chance as soon as I come off this, it'll be fucked. But I'm recording like I'm recording like 3 different versions of this to like make sure I've got it somewhere. Do you know what I mean? So I'm screen recording this chat. I'm recording the audio separately into my laptop, and then I'm also just recording a voice note. So we've got that. So I've got like 3 options. So
we'll finish it now then.
yes, just one last wee note. This might be the last you ever hear from me. I could get murdered to death by a ghost in this hotel tonight. So there we go.
At least enjoy yourself. Fight to the death, but don't give in.
No, I'll put up a good fight. Don't worry.
I just put his tongue in.
That's the thing with ghosts. So you put it, your boot goes through it. Can't.
The thing is, if you show fear, that's when they win. If you show fear, that's when they win. We used to laugh at it, just laugh at his ghosty face. They'll fuck off, and I don't need to deal with this cunt.
Well, I'll be avoiding that wee library room with the fucking Queen in it. So I should be good.
I think you should do a fucking get down in the dark and record yourself in the dark.
God, no. Quite frankly, no.
Check that.
Right. So next time I see you may well be in another famous haunted place, being Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
Yes.
Aye, cool, right. What I'll do, Kris, we'll take me into the festival. After this, what episodes this? 28 or 29, I can't remember. But I'll do wee mini episodes we can just put in. We'll do a wee series of Edinburgh festival ones. Maybe 15-minute episodes we can just put out sporadically.
Aye,
So I can do instead of them. And,
I just send me them.
when I get a chance to speak to you, I'll just do a quick podcast. And that'll be good rather than doing full hour ones, just do wee ones.
I would do a wee separate series called like the Fuck It Fringe.
Aye, the Fringe episodes or something like that. I don't know. We'll work it out.
Aye.
I think it's a good idea just to, because people have to get time to do a full podcast. I'll meet somebody. I'll go, do you want to do a 10-minute podcast with me? We'll get a wee microphone thing set up and just put it up and we'll do it.
Aye, we'll sort that. If you do some of them, I'll get through a couple of days. We can try and organise recording a proper episode if you can find some way to do it.
Aye.
If not, we can even just use like these wee mics and sit down and with the cameras and record something, even if it's like in the back room of a pub. I'll just sit in somewhere, you know.
We'll work it out, man.
Yes, and obviously I'll come and see your shows at some point.
Aye. Come on the shows, man. I need people on the shows. That's important.
There you go, right. Give them one last plug of your times and locations of your shows, and we'll call it.
The shows are this week more about it. So
Yep.
the show starts on Saturday. We've got the Fuck It list, Banshee Labyrinth, free entry, but you pay at the end at least 20 quid each. Something like that, right? It's punch 11, 20 past 2 on Nidri Street, and a Gold Bar at 4:45 on Nidri Street. And you've also got Whistle Winkies at 8:45 every night apart from Saturday. That's Clubs, Charlies and Raisins. It's a compilation show. And even Kris, if you're through during the week at some point, we can maybe get you on that.
Oh.
Yeah, we can get you on your first 5 minutes of the festival.
Exciting. I'll try and work something out.
Aye.
Sounds good.
Right. Enjoy the ghost, Kris.
Yes, I'll report back.
And I'll see you soon, man.
Yes, enjoy the Fringe.
I will do, mate. I'll
Right.
see you soon.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
See you later, mate.